friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be getting into an interesting phenomenon that I've noticed as to why so many TikTokers get canceled. Also, please validate me. I think my makeup looks super cute today. So yeah, I'm just kind of pulling BS TikTok or YouTube video ideas out of my butt because I think my makeup looks good, so I'm just gonna use it while I can. But I was thinking of this in the shower as I was watching a Smoky Glow YouTube video. She's a commentary and beauty YouTube channel. I absolutely love her. So this kind of made me want to do a commentary type video on this thought that I've had as to why so many TikTokers get canceled. And I don't know if you've been on TikTok, you've probably seen, but a lot of TikTokers kind of go through like a cancellation from the platform, much more so than other social media content creators such as YouTubers, even less for Instagrammers. Instagrammers rarely get canceled. And I think there's a very notable bunch of reasons why, but there's a slippery slope on TikTok and I'm gonna get into it. And also with this video, you can kind of like use this video as a guide onto how to not get canceled, because I actually have already been canceled quote unquote twice for dumb reasons, but I'll get into that with this video, and this video kind of will explain the nuances of it. But first and foremost, the foundation of all of this is the fact that on TikTok, you can receive rapid growth and rapid fame compared to any other platform because of the virality algorithm of TikTok. So on this platform, you'll now have all of these content creators who are normal, regular, schmegular human beings, just the same as you or me, born into an average family. Like, we definitely were not born wealthy and grew up living normal lives. So you didn't have, first off, the celebrity experience of being born into fame and being used to fame and criticism and things like that. So these are just regular people, but with one video going viral, all of a sudden you're basically gifted this massive platform from the TikTok gods if they really favored you. And a lot of times it gets to people's heads and you don't know what to do with it. I know for me personally, I blew up from 8,000 followers on TikTok to 40,000 in 1 month. And then within like 3 months, within 2 months, I got to 100,000 on TikTok. And it blew my mind because I've never had a platform this large in my life. Like, I've tried YouTube, I've tried Instagram, multiple accounts through all of those platforms, and I never exceeded 1,000 followers on anything. So I was not used to such a large platform. I literally didn't know what to do. And I'm sure other people have gone through the same experience as well, where it kind of feels like you're walking for the first time on shaky legs. You really don't know how to navigate the space with this new platform you're given. And a lot of times for a lot of people, this newfound fame they receive and like these hundreds of thousands of people that worship what they do, it gets to their head and they start behaving differently. And I noticed with a lot of content creators, and actually myself included, and being fully honest, I did this too. And, you know, because we're transparent out here. I'm not gonna lie, I also did this. And not very cool, don't do this if, this applies to you. But we tend to start beef with people. Once you kind of receive that initial rush of growth and followers and stuff, you kind of feel untouchable. So then a lot of people will start beefing with people just because, like, you just feel like you want to pick an argument with people. So you do, and it gives you a label of being a problematic content creator now because you are instigating this type of beef. So I've seen that happen with a lot of creators, and I also did that back in the day too. I'm not proud of it. I'm really not. I picked fights with a couple people and they didn't deserve it, and I really should not have done that. So that gives you a label of being problematic now attached with your large platform. Also, TikTok videos are extremely short. They're just long enough for you to kind of get a point across, but not long enough to give the full context to everything, with most videos being 15 to 60 seconds long. So one mild misspeak or a slight, like a context or something that you were talking about that wasn't fully elaborated, all of a sudden your video is going to get misinterpreted by thousands and thousands of people. And I, again, speaking from personal experience, had this happen to me too. I made a video talking about how You need to give love to get love to grow on Twitch. I was referring to networking and how you need to make friends with people on Twitch, where it's very difficult to grow on a platform like Twitch. And this is just life in general. You can't get jobs in very competitive industries unless you know people. It's way easier to get your foot in the door when you know people rather than like cold emailing your resume or can't speak, rather than like cold applying to jobs and just slapping your resume on it. So that's what I meant with that phrase. And people took my video and misinterpreted it as I supported follow for follow. I understand how it could get misinterpreted, but again, to me, it made sense at the time because it never even crossed my mind that could have gotten misinterpreted as follow for follow, because I dislike it so much. It never crosses my mind that follow for follow is even an option for anything. So I rewatched the video and I was like, oh, this looks good. And I uploaded it, and then it got misinterpreted because of the lack of context. And from that, I learned that you really need to word everything extremely carefully. But when people take your videos and misinterpret your words, it makes you feel really anxious and you feel very vulnerable and you feel an overwhelming need to defend yourself because you know that was not what you meant. And for me in that moment, I knew that I didn't mean follow for follow, but all of a sudden there's hundreds of people making videos about it saying like, yeah, I never liked her in the first place, like her videos suck, yeah, this is proof that she's a shitty content creator. And I was like, what? No, that's not what I meant at all. It was just getting misinterpreted because of how short the video was. It was like a 20-second video, and just because I didn't add the context. So a lot of people, when they receive this newfound fame, they're not used to having a big platform. They're not used to dealing with hate or criticism. They panic when their words get misinterpreted like this. And they make a rebuttal video explaining what they actually meant. But this rebuttal video that you make has to be worded perfectly. Otherwise, it leaves more cracks and more room for criticism. And a lot of times it's a snowball effect where your rebuttal video gets a lot of criticism still from people who are like, oh, but you still meant follow for follow. Like, you're just really bad with wording what you say. Yeah, I never liked you anyways because you aren't good at like with saying things, and you aren't good with explaining things. And as an educational content creator, then you aren't qualified for it. And they're gonna respond with more criticism and more hate. And as a content creator, you get more anxious and you make another video, and that's where the mistake was made. And with all of these follow-up videos that you make, you keep focus on the initial problem, quote unquote, which wasn't even really a problem, and it snowballs, and you get a reputation of, first off, not only being problematic, but also being somebody that is easily instigated and that crumbles under any criticism. And when trolls see this, they will go after you so hard. And that's how a lot of TikTokers get canceled, from what I've seen, where it's just a snowball effect, and then you constantly make videos about past problems, and it keeps the public's eye on these past problems. I'll have a video in the future on how to deal with hate, and specifically like avoiding hate, avoiding getting canceled, all of this stuff. But this video would get too long if I put it in this video. TLDR, the solution to all of this is you don't respond. For me personally, if something is getting massively misinterpreted, I will make one TikTok video as a rebuttal. If people comment dumb things misinterpreting my words in my comments, at most, I comment once to correct their misinterpretation because I don't want to spread misinformation. So as the content creator, for those videos, and you, if you're a content creator, you have an obligation to make sure that misinformation is not spread from your content. So yes, you should respond if there is massive misinterpretation by tons of people to clarify, but that's it. I never respond more than once for negative comments. And that's really how I kind of avoid getting into all of these problems. When people are making a ton of hate videos about me, I've had that happen before in the past, I don't even respond. I don't, like, maybe I see the video, but I never comment, I never respond. I don't even say their name on my stream. I don't mention the name in a TikTok video, nothing. You cannot trace their content back to me through my words. It's always through what they say. And that's how I avoid getting canceled and getting stuck into these problems. And take notes from me. That's how you should do it too. But this video was short and sweet. I hope you liked it. And if you did, I hope you liked and subscribed, because if you do, your Uber driver will get to your house faster, because I'm waiting for my Uber Eats food, and I'm so hungry. Waiting for my popcorn chicken and boba. Guess what boba flavor I ordered in the comment section. And I'd appreciate it if you check me out on my streams, because I do stream 4 days a week or in another video. Peace.